Welcome back to the channel, everypony. We have an absolute banger of a video for you here today. We'll be discussing both Fortnite and Call of Duty in this video, particularly the apparent downfall of the former. Before we get into it, I would like to take my victory lap when it comes to Highguard shutting down, which is simultaneously not surprising in the slightest, but also humorous how it shut down even earlier than I initially predicted. The lack of news in regards to Modern Warfare 4 has continued and will continue for the foreseeable future, as Microsoft and Activision have sent legal notices to the Ghost of Hope and Reality UK to cease and desist their discussion of leaks from Datamine sources, which, to give them credit, as bad as their takes are on Call of Duty and basically everything else, they did indeed have insider sources and information as to what's going on with the franchise. And with that, we don't really know what the game will look like until official sources start their marketing campaign, likely starting with, what is it, COD Next, the cringe streamer event? Yeah, that one. From what few leakers remain, we do at least know that the inclusion of Modern Warfare 4 on Game Pass when it releases this year is not a certainty, as changes are reportedly coming to how Game Pass works for new Call of Duty releases. However, it was an old Call of Duty release that made waves recently on Steam player count numbers, and that game is Modern Warfare 2019. Infinity Ward made what seems to be a clever marketing decision, as putting any COD game on such a steep discount is unusual. The infamously polarizing installment of the franchise was a top 3 selling game on Steam at one point, blazing past Black Ops 7. It seems to me that Infinity Ward wants to let the broader COD community know that the next game from them is leaning into the art direction, tone, and overall polish that MW19 undoubtedly had. That game even had bundles that were worth the COD points. Speaking of COD points, rumors are circulating around a COD point price hike, much like Fortnite's recent V-Buck price hike. Yes, the milking of the Fortnite Gen Alpha impressionable fan base has intensified to keep the lights on, as Epic Games' spending habits have come back to bite them at the worst possible time. Despite being one of the top earning video games of the past few years, Epic Games is seeing a drop in engagement throughout 2025, leading to $500 million worth of cut costs, namely entire game modes Epic promised support for, such as Ballistic and Rocket Racing, in addition to 1,000 Epic Games employees unceremoniously let go. Chief among them, the guy who designed Jonesy and many of the live events that made Fortnite stand out from other live services. Even the novelty of something like Battle Stage for Fortnite Festival did not make the budget cut, which certainly isn't surprising, as pretty much every pony figured out how half-baked and unbalanced it was. The brain drain and cost cutting lines up perfectly for Tim Sweeney's and shitification vision for Fortnite going forward, which is to go all in on AI slop UEFN game modes. We must give mouth-breathing creative devs $722 million for Steal the Brain Rot in Infinite Gym Tycoon. Tim must have asked, why bother employing so many people when we can infinitely coast on V-Bucks flowing in from both crossovers and literal slop game modes we don't even have to work on? It's honestly genius, Tim. Great job. And one more thing before I go. What you have to understand is that Tim is a complete dullard when it comes to A, resource management, and B, understanding the First Amendment. And yes, I unsubbed from Fortnite crew because of this before all the normies did with the price hike. But as we wrap up this video, I want to remind you guys, go to w.gg, use code JimmyHomeless at checkout for 10% off new flavors such as Push and Punch Energy. It will give you the strength, energy, and strenergy for those long gaming sessions into the night. Use code JimmyHomeless to support the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments below about Tim Sweeney's ego, and have a nice day.